Hello guys, this is technically not my first video, but the only video you'll see on my channel because I got rid of all the other ones because they didn't make sense. And I watched them and yeah, should have done a cringe compilation. However, today I'm actually going to be restarting this, so a bit more professional, a bit more serious I guess, and a bit more easy to understand if I say myself. It might not be the easiest, but we'll try. So, to start off, as you can probably see by the title of the video, it's how to make a robot arm, part 1. So, obviously, if you're going to be doing a fairly big project, such as this, a robot arm, you're going to be wanting a design of some sort. So, now if we just bring up a new tab, there's various designs you can. So I'd like to show you a couple of examples, because you've got to get a design in your head, think how it's going to work. You can just make your own one up, but I would advise, not really using, but getting inspiration. Think about that. Sorry about that. Alright, so as you can see, there's different ones. There's ones that look very curved and well done. This one's got like that long extension arm, which I think is like for 6-axis orientation. You have this one as well. All of them. But in this tutorial series thing, I'm going to be actually making it out of Meccano. So it's gonna look a bit like that, but bear in mind Meccano's very old and it's quite thin, so we're gonna have to double it up. Yeah, so it might look a bit like this maybe, but obviously you can't just make a robot arm out of Meccano and it does nothing. We're gonna have to make it move and so on and so on. So if you want to make a wide robot controller, it's incredibly easy. You just get a couple of analog sticks, put them into a breadboard, and then do some wiring, and then yeah, you're pretty much done. But I'm going to be doing it wireless, which I've done a lot of research about. I've looked for various Bluetooth, devices, and I was actually I actually bought the HCO5 Bluetooth module because, as you can see, if you read my other tutorials, I was actually going to do it on the phone. But the HCO5 6-pin wireless Bluetooth module, Bluetooth serial module, is for phones. So it's not really any use for me if I'm not going to use a phone, if that makes sense. So if I'm not using a phone, what am I going to use? I'm actually going to be using this. As you can see, it's actually a PS3 controller, and it's wireless, so it actually connects to the PS3 via Bluetooth. I'm not too sure what the range is, but if you're standing, let's say here, to let's say a computer over there, or if the robot arm's over there, it'll definitely reach. I'm not too sure about the range. I'd say maybe like 10 meters. I have no clue whatsoever. I haven't done much research on the range of the Bluetooth serial. But yeah, we're going to be using the Bluetooth. But yeah, we're going to have that. It's a slave, not a master. So what's it going to connect to? Well, we're going to be using this amazing device called. It'll be on screen. I don't know what I typed up. It's called an Arduino. And what this chip does, it's an amazing chip, and you can create various different projects with it, robot arms, cars, loads of things. In this specific project rather. I'm just going to be making a robot arm, but you can make loads. There's and there's also different types. There's Arduino Uno R3, which is the one I'm going to be using. I'll probably put that on the screen right now. And then there's the Arduino Nano, and the Arduino Mega, which the Mega one just has more like female pin headers. So yeah, pretty much. You're also gonna need a Bluetooth dongle. It's actually what you use to connect wireless. Say your computer doesn't have Bluetooth in it, you connect a USB. It's like a little USB wireless dongle. You plug it into your computer, and you use it to connect your wireless keyboard to your computer. If you know your computer isn't already built with. Actually, looks a bit like that. Not that specific one. It's actually got like I'll probably put it on the screen right now if I figure out how to edit. But yeah, you're gonna want to get that. Also, something else I've actually had a lot of trouble finding is the Arduino USB shield. And what they're called shields because it actually shields the top of the Arduino. So I could probably find an image here. So as you can see, right, this is a good example. So all the ports that the Arduino have is this one, which connects it to like a PC so you can upload the code to the Arduino, and power cable. So there's no USB port, so you actually have to attach one on. Like that's USB hose shield. You actually attach it on. You can still use the pins and whatnot. And then I'm not going to use this specific one, but that's just an example of one. I'm actually using the K's one, K-A-S, K-A's. Try and find it here. No, thought to be good. Hey, there, I found it. Yeah, I'm actually going to be using this one. Just because I know this one works, and then you plug the Bluetooth dongle in, you do some programming and whatnot, and then yeah, it connects the Bluetooth to the PS3 controller, and it comes up with a library for the PS3 controller, and then you scroll down and you look through it, and you put what buttons you want to do. So X, turn, servo 1. Clockwise, you know, whatever, so on, so on. So, yeah, pretty much. This is going to be a tutorial, but this first episode is actually just to show you what's ahead and what's going to happen. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you.